Just when you thought your day really sucked.
You suck!
Here comes something to make it suck even more. It's a Lamont and Tonelli podcast.
Well, I got to tell you, when Baby Huey asked me last week, said, "Hey, do you want to talk to Jay Thomas?" I said, "Jay Thomas, I would love to talk to Jay Thomas, and I'll tell you why." Do we have Jay on the line here? Jay, are you there?
Yeah, I'm here.
I'll tell you why I was
much.
so excited to talk to you. First off, I'm a big fan. You were hugely successful in radio. I don't think a lot of people give you enough credit for the success you had in radio.
Well, I applied for a number of jobs where you're working right now. They wouldn't have me. So I'm interviewed by more stations that wouldn't have me. It's unbelievable.
They didn't recognize your greatness, but I loved you on Cheers. I loved you on Murphy Brown, and we'll talk about your new TV show in just a moment. But the reason I wanted to get you on, I think you are like one of the nicest guys I've met in radio, and I'll tell you why. We were at the Super Bowl a couple of years ago when it was in New Orleans, and you live in New Orleans, don't you?
Yeah, I do. I'm sitting on my front porch because it's a third world country and there's no signal to my phone inside of my wooden house. There's not even any metal to stop the signal. In New Orleans, wood stops phone signal.
Wood. So we were walking outside of the Super Bowl at the convention center, and believe you me, people think it's easy when you do these Super Bowl shows. No one wants to talk to the guys in radio. Everyone wants to talk to the NFL Network. Everyone wants to talk to ESPN. As a matter of fact, they're ushering guys in through the side door. So after being beat up, we were beat up for 6 or 7 hours at this convention center. We were walking out, and I looked at Baby Huey and Tonelli. I go, hold it. I think that's Jay Thomas. Yeah. We went up to say, "Hey, Jay, would you mind talking?" He said, "Let's talk right now." We interviewed you in front of the convention center for 10 to 20 minutes. You couldn't have been a nicer guy.
Well, you know, when you're doing those interviews, you got to tell people you're bigger than where you work. When I interview somebody, I say, they go, "Where are you from?" And, you know, of course, I can say Sirius XM, and it's kind of bigger. But it used to be, "Hi, I'm with the NBC radio network. I'd love to talk to you." I'm not kidding. You use some huge network or something.
Oh, we did that. We said we were from ESPN, and they wanted to kick us out of the place for lying.
Well, you know, you're not supposed to get caught.
Nobody told us that.
Yeah,
we're a bunch of knuckleheads.
By the way, this is a private station that's sent out over like 25 million people over the CBS radio network. Really? Yeah, you got to do that. You know? I mean, when people come on my show, I tell them 3 million listeners. I haven't the faintest idea what we have. I don't know how many people listen.
Hey, listen.
Go, really? I go, yeah, we just had the president on 2 days ago. I mean, do all of that. It's a lie. It's all a lie. So what? So what?
Hey, I've got to ask you, the final week of David Letterman this week, and you always entertain me with your meatball on the Christmas tree when you would throw the football and knock off the meatball. Obviously, you're not going to be part of the last 3 shows, are you?
No. He was kind enough to talk about me last Friday, and then he made a joke about Tom Brady on last Tuesday, and showed me throwing it. But I will be there. I'm going to be in the front of his studio, and I'm going to have pictures of myself throwing the ball and asking people why they think I wasn't invited to the last show. And I just hope he sends someone out to stop me. That's all I'm hoping. Right there. Because, yes, I mean, come on. You're going to bring Tom Hanks out? Give me a break.
I want to see the meatball throw.
Whatever. People would love to see me come out. Are you kidding? Stop it.
Hey, real quick, let's talk about your brand new TV show. The 3rd season of Ray Donovan premieres in July on Showtime. And you have a role on this show, playing Marty Grossman.
Yeah, I play Marty Grossman. I'm actually the guy from TMZ. I own a company called Stalkerazzi. It's a TMZ type company, and I'm gay. And he's beaten up 2 of my gay lovers and put one in the hospital, and I had to take care of him. And he's gaining weight at home, and I'm upset. And so I got a new gay bodyguard, and he threatened him. And what's funny is that they keep going to me, and in one episode he calls me up and he says this person thinks there's a guy in a his penis has been tied to a wall, and he's a local weatherman somewhere.
Oh.
And the woman that's tied him to the wall is going to send the video to me. So he calls me to prove to the woman that I won't know who the weatherman is.
Uh-huh.
And he holds the phone up and he goes, Marty, do you have any interest in naked pictures of Bob Filippini or whatever? And I go, who? He goes, the weatherman. You know the weatherman? I go, no, I don't know the weatherman. And I hang up. That's not even acting. That's what I would do anyway. I'm one of those. Hello? I don't know you. Goodbye. I'm one of those. So it's not even acting. It's easy. It made it easy for me.
Well, I look forward to seeing it, and we're big fans. I'll tell you, hey, do you, because you're a golfer, right? Do you golf?
Yes, I do like to golf.
Listen, why don't you come to Northern California? We'll take you for a few rounds of golf. We'll hit some of the good golf.
My son goes to Berkeley. My son goes to Berkeley. I'm there all the time.
Uh-oh. He's going to take us up on the offer. No, seriously, we will take care of you. You come here, we'll go golfing.
No, I'm there all the time.
Well, I'm serious.
You think I'm kidding you? I tried to get jobs at every station in San Francisco. Nobody would hire me. Wouldn't even talk to me. Unbelievable. Ridiculous.
Hey,
Ridiculous.
You come here, we'll take you golfing.
You tell my man, Art Sears, how to get in touch with you, and I'm there.
All right, sounds good. You're a good man. Jay Thomas.
By the way, no public courses.
No. I know where you're coming from. We'll take you some good ones.
What? I only play at restricted golf courses.
We'll take care of you on that.
Even though I have Jewish and black blood in me, I only play at restricted.
All right. Jay, we'll talk to you later.
All right, thank you.
Jay,
okay,
thanks.
the great Jay Thomas.
Yeah, Ray Donovan.
I would have
Marty
loved to
Grossman.
see him one last fling at the Christmas tree with that meatball on the tree on Letterman.
Another fine product from Uranus.
That concludes the Lamont and Tonelli podcast. To hear more and everything Lamont and Tonelli, check out the website at lntworld.com.